Hi, this is Peter Hanfield with Melissa Global Intelligence. Today we're going to be talking about Listware Online with our global phone service. The global phone will verify phone numbers that make sure that they're accurate and callable. Here's some other features that we have with our Listware program. We have our US and Canadian contact data quality. It's able to verify addresses, phone numbers, names, emails, and it'll also do appends. We're also able to append the geographic and demographic data to those addresses, phone numbers, and names. It also does a move update processing. However, that move update processing does not meet the requirement by the United States Postal Service. For that, you do actually need to do NCOA processing, which is another feature that we have in our Listware program. If we have both for US and for Canadian, it's able to identify and update the contact address using the United States Postal Service data and the Canadian Postal data. Let's go ahead and get started with the global phone demo. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is open up the browser. And we will go to melissadata.com or melissa.com. Sorry about that. There we go. And I'll go ahead and sign into my account so we don't have to do that later. And normally you wouldn't get that. It's just because I'm in the network that I get that login right there. What you would get would be this one right here. And I'll make it so I stay signed in. And to get to the Listware, you can just go to Products. And then right here on the bottom, you'll see under Featured Products, you'll see Listware. We have a Listware also available in Excel and also in Salesforce. But for today's demo, we're going to be using our Listware Online. So let me go ahead and click on that. And let's go ahead and upload a file. To do that, you just click on Select a File. And then choose the file that we're going to use. And this is it right here. And it shouldn't take too long to upload. And there we go. We can see it has a header, the number of records, the file name. And now we want to select what service we're going to do. So for this demo, we're going to choose Global Phone. And here are some of the things that the Global Phone service can do. It can verify and append country dialing codes, international exit codes, national prefixes, and more. It'll also append the geographic information on the telephone line, such as latitude and longitude, the administrative area, and the language. It also is able to parse the phone number into the various components, identify the number's phone type, including mobile, landline, and voice IP, and more. Verify and append country codes, country dialing codes, international exit codes, and national prefixes, and more. Perform real-time check on a number to know whether it's live or not. So go ahead and click on Next. And it's going. There we go. In order to do Global Phone, you're going to need at least three things. You're going to need the phone number, the country, and the country of origin. And we have the option also to append the caller ID. I'll go ahead and do that. And for this demo, I'll go ahead and have everything appended. But here's the different options that we have to append. The phone number, the daylight savings time, the locality, subscriber number, administrative area, the international phone number, international prefix, universal time code, country abbreviation, the language, country dialing code, postal code, country name, latitude, nation prefix, caller ID, carrier, the longitude, and national destination code. I'll go ahead and click on next. And this is just going over exactly all the options that I selected. Let me double check something right here because it's showing one of the columns I selected. Country and country of origin. Oh, oops. There we go. And let me go ahead and give it a name. I'll just give it Global Phone Demo. And I'll go ahead and click on Process File. While we're waiting for it to process, I'll go ahead and run through some of the other services that we have with our Listware Online. Just so we can see them a little better, I'll go ahead and choose File. Okay, we have already talked about the US and Canada contact data and the NCOA link and the Canadian NCOA. We also do global address verification, where we're able to check the addresses and cleanse and standardize addresses from over 240 different countries and territories. And we have geocoding data for about 40 of those countries. And we're also able to do the address transliteration. We also have our global email, which checks the email, cleanses it, and standardizes it. Our business coder, which will return detailed firmographic info for 25 million business records. Return fields including the company name, phone number, SIC code, employee size, total sales, estimate, and a few other options. We also have our property service. This property service will return information about a given parcel of property, including the assessed value, last sale price, current mortgage, physical dimensions of the land, and square footage. Unfortunately, with this data, the detail will vary according to the location. Obviously, the more rural the area is, it would be harder to have more accurate information. Let's go ahead and check and see if our file is done. It's still processing a little bit. Let's see. Maybe I should have picked a little bit of smaller file. Let me go ahead and grab another one just in case this one takes too long. I'll just grab one that just has one country in it. Okay, well, it's still going. I'll go ahead and start that other file in case that one's done first. Okay, let's go ahead and click to upload that file. That was in here, and it is this one right here. These are all Sweden phone numbers. And it has phone number, country, and country of origin. Make sure. Yeah, we don't want this one. And next. And we'll go ahead and do all these. Oops, I didn't do caller ID. I wanted caller ID. And let's go ahead and click on next and check all the fields that we want to do. And it doesn't really matter how many jobs that you have processing at the same time. We have multiple servers running the processing. So it's not, you wouldn't be waiting for one, then another. It's just depending on the size of the file on how fast it's able to go. And it's still going. While we're waiting for it to process, we'll go ahead and I'll take a quick look at, we just recently added a new service that's similar to the Listware Online. It's our new mailing solution, which is Mailers Online. And with what this does is it'll allow you to pre-sort the mail. Any kind of, if you have a mailing list or that you purchase a mailing list, this will help you pre-sort it, get you the best discounts possible. It'll do first class and standard. And it's able to, it'll produce the postage statement that you need, the qualification report, your tray tags, and any other paperwork that you would need to take to the post office. Let's see. Oh. Probably should have grabbed a smaller sample than Sweden. It's a pretty big country, so there's quite a few phone numbers. Let's see if I have a really small one. Let's see. Let's try in New Zealand. That doesn't look like it has that many phone numbers. And while it uploads, I'll go ahead and click on this and choose New Zealand. And we'll do global phone again. Next. Just making sure that nothing else is formatted. Then yep, it already would have gave me an error message if two things are formatted as the same thing. And check next. Okay, looks like they're going through. So I believe these ones have actually already been run through, so I can show you what they would look like. Yeah, let's go ahead. I'll go ahead and import it into Excel so it's a little easier to read. Text. Oops. There we go. And for the text import wizard, limited. I usually do this to make them all text. That way it's easier for me to read them, and I don't have to worry about stripping leading zeros. Okay, so these would have been our input columns, and these would be some of the information that it's able to return. There's the country, the country code, the international prefix, the language, the latitude and longitude. It doesn't look like the locality was available in Sweden for any of these. Let's check. Oh, it looks like some of them there were. And this is the administrative area, Uppsala, which Län in Sweden is a county. And this is the destination code and the prefix. And here's, of course, is the phone number again. And this gives the subscription number and their time zone. And here are the different results. If you want to know what the different results codes are, well, we do have that available also on our website. Let's see. Let me bring it up. Here it goes. Sorry. And let's see. We go to support and result codes. And we could go to, should be, I believe, under cloud services. Global phone. There we go. And these are the different result codes that you'd receive with your file in the result code field. So most of them you'd want to make sure that you're getting a PSO1, which is a full match. And let's go ahead and see how our files are doing. And they're still going. With the global phone, it is a little bit slower because it is checking all the different countries and stuff to make sure that we get the most valid and accurate data possible. Here's how the pricing works for the credits. Every month we will, if you sign up for it, we will top you off at 1,000 for free. And if you want to purchase additional credits, 10,000 credits is $30, 20,000 is $60, and if you buy more than 20,000, you start getting a bulk discount on them. And I believe we actually do have a bigger one than this if you really do need more than 2,500 records or credits. And here's some of the how much the credits, what they cost, the pricing for each different service. And I believe they're currently in the process of updating this for a global phone. Well, it's a fairly new service, so they're constantly updating the website, and it looks like they're a little behind right now. And these records are almost done. And here's also more information that we have with our global phone verification. If you go under the products, and then under data quality, you'll see phone verification in there. We do also have this available on a web service. And of course, with all of our products, we do offer free unlimited tech support. And here's some of the plugins we have available for Pentaho, Magneto, Oracle, Excel, SQL Server, the Microsoft Dynamics CRM, Microsoft Azure, and Salesforce. And here's how the global phone verification works. It verifies and appends the country codes for and international exit codes, prefixes. So we'll get the input, the country, and the country dialing from. And then it'll return the output of the whether it's a mobile number, phone number, the carrier, latitude, longitude, time zone, international dialing, and international prefix. And also has a geocoding in here. Let's see, how is this going? New Zealand's almost done, so. And let's see what other. I'll go ahead and go back to the Listware page. And we'll go to the online. Okay, let's see if this is done yet. 80%, so well, it's still going. And the one thing is, you don't need to actually refresh the page. You could wait here and it does refresh automatically. But if you do get impatient, you could always just click on this right here where it says refresh dashboard. No, let me see. I actually had a file I ran through a while ago. Let's see if I could get that one again. I did. Okay, good. I don't think I did all the, I don't think I did all the input codes, but I did run this through the global phone check. And it charges 8 credits each, and it appended 2,826 caller IDs, and those cost 8 credits each also. And let's see, and we can go ahead and just purchase it. And now I'll just go ahead and download it. Oops. And here's the result file. Let's go ahead and extract that. And I'll import that in to Excel so we can see what it looks like. Oops, new one. Okay, and let's import from the text import wizard again. And I know it'll always come back as the same as it was when it came in. So if it's pipe delimited to start, it'll come back as pipe delimited, or if it's comma, the same thing. And here's all the information that we got back from it: the MD phone number, the administrative area, the country abbreviation, the country name, the carrier, the international phone number, latitude and longitude, the time zone, the postal code, and the result codes and the caller ID. Let's see if our file is actually finally done. Let's see. It looks like it would be finishing in the next couple minutes. But I've already shown you the results, what they would actually look like. It would be the same for the two files that I showed you, the results for. It would be the same thing for these three files. So if we have any questions at this time, I'll go ahead and take those. Looks like we have a question about what type of files that it's able to import with Listware Online. It'll handle any kind of delimited text file, such as CSV, or pipe delimited, or even semicolon delimited. It'll also do both the old Excel files and also the newer Excel files. The other question that I just got was, what other services are you guys planning on adding? Looks like we're going to be adding, they're going to be working on a global append for addresses like the US and the Canadian one. We'll also be able to do that with the global addresses. That looks like it's it for the questions. Thank you for joining us today, and I hope to see you guys again. And it looks like our file is finally done. Thank you. Have a great day.